We did. I mean, it was, look, it was a good ball game, and we got obviously a big inning late. I thought the fans really got into that inning. It was one of our best innings of the year, and it felt. I mean, I know it was good. We got 20,000 people here. It felt like there was a lot more after that inning, or during that inning, I should say. So that was really cool, and the players, I know the players appreciate it.
The Mattingly being out there sort of fueled part of that, and that sort of got the fans going. What, from your perspective, what happened there?
I'm not sure what happened, to be honest with you. I mean, I think there was some confusion over, obviously there was some confusion over the order. It was on the scoreboard. It was different. I went out before Eric's at bat to make. I knew the order was. Pena was in the 7 and the pitcher was in the 9. I wanted to confirm that before Manny went up there, and that's what it was, because the scoreboard had it different, and that's what he said. Yeah, Pena's in the 7 and Hughes is in the 9. So, somewhere the signals got crossed is basically what happened.
Do you think the Marlins were given a different lineup by the umpire, and that's why they were so incensed?
I don't know. Yeah.
Craig, you were saying the other day that you guys need a strong finish and you could use somebody to lead it. Eric's homered in 3 straight games now, and I think he got on 4 times tonight. Looks like he's kicking it again.
No, I mean, this is what you need this time of year. I mean, you need some, we're going to need some players. You need players to step up. That's what has to happen, and Eric's certainly stepped up the last couple of days for sure. I mean, that was, that kind of gets forgotten in this game. It was a 2-2 game until he homered. So it was the big hit of the game. There's no question. And he's pretty locked in right now.
Bullpen game go according to the way you had it kind of drawn up before the game?
I don't. No, not exactly, but it went okay. It turned out to be, I think. Obviously the runs late helped us. We used guys a little earlier than I was hoping to, but the situations called for it, and I think that's what happens in games like that. Your best laid plans are you got to understand they're going to probably change and probably kind of go off the board a little bit. So the way it ended up working out, I like it. I think because I think we're in good shape for tomorrow and moving forward on Sunday. So. A bunch of guys, obviously they put up, the guys in the bullpen, it's a 2-run game for 9 innings for all bullpen guys. So they pitched wonderfully. I mean, JJ, a broken bat hit kind of got him in the second there, but everybody came in and really did their job.
I think you said when Hader had a little blip a couple weeks ago, you said this guy's going to pitch big innings and get back locked in. Is that kind of what we're
saying? Well, he was certainly the big, spot in the game to get us comfortable and in a place that we were kind of good with our pitching in the last 3 innings. So his 2 innings were, certainly big innings, and he was outstanding in those 2 innings. Obviously went through the top of their order. They're big hitters, so it was a great performance from him tonight. But, you can go down the line. Everybody did their jobs tonight.
Craig, Hader was a little different tonight, too, because he used, breaking ball, changeup, and fastball, kind of like he did when he was a starter.
Yeah.
And obviously.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's, it's if the hitter's knows off speed's coming and he can throw off speed for strikes or he can throw off speed out of the zone, that's the next level for him for sure. And you can see how dangerous and how effective he can be when he does that.
Barring like a crazy bullpen use over the next 4 days, is the next spot going to be another one of these days, most likely?
We're 3 days away, we're 3 or 4 days away from it. So I can't give you an answer right now.
Worked for you so far.
Yeah, no, it's we've got plenty of action before then, and we don't have off days in this stretch right here. So we'll see. We'll see. I think it's, they've done a good job when we put them in those situations. But, I know when we're playing every night that it might be a little different.
Craig, the other thing that was impressive about that rally is that guy Ellington was throwing 98 to 101. Hitters talk all the time about these hard throwers that come out of the bullpen these days. That guy was, and you guys turned around some pretty electric fastballs.
Yeah, well, it's just, I think we put pressure on him, and he was in a spot, a couple hitters where, it was kind of moved the line along for a couple hitters, and then you put him in a tough spot, and then he fell behind in the count on a couple guys, and that's as much as anything. It's really being disciplined and getting yourself in a good count. We kept getting ourselves in a good count, and then you're kind of sitting on one pitch.
What about that catch that Sogard made?
Yeah.
I mean, that was the kind of got lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
A big play at the time.
It was a huge play. I mean, I think I was shocked that he caught it. I didn't think there was any chance that he catches it. But it's, again, when we're using our bullpen the whole game, having a lead, tied, behind in the game, that affects things, certainly. It affects who we're thinking about using. So it's a huge play.
Hey, Craig, could you give us a few words on Wilkerson's debut tonight?
Well, it was he did exactly what you wanted. I think you want to get the guys that get here. I've always been trying to get them in the game as fast as I can to get the butterflies out of the way. I think it's important. I think it's important for him to feel part of us, that he pitched a good inning for us. So, my mindset was to have him as a strong possibility today if the game tilted in the right direction. And so it was good that we were able to get him an inning.